Seagulls. Oh, that one's got a bad leg. Look at that. Ah, he's hurt. Got a bad leg. Ah, you don't see that too often. Okay. There's a bunch more seagulls. Right there. I don't know, walk over by him and get a little close up. These guys are all just relaxing. You know, I think they got the right idea, actually. The seagulls have the right idea. The humans are all busy bodies, slaves to the system. You'd think the slave masters would allow the slaves to the system to come out and enjoy the beautiful days like today, where there's no wind and it's going to be like 80 degrees and it's absolutely beautiful right now. But these seagulls all have the right idea. They're just like relaxing, just living. Yeah, they go to work and they feed themselves, but they're not trying to take over the world, I don't think. Stashing every little bit of food they can possibly find, and stashing the money and everything else, and they have enough sense to relax right now when it's beautiful like this. Huh. My friend said, yeah, the slave masters are slaves to the system too. See, it's kind of like a hierarchy, and it's kind of a joke, actually. Like one human being's got all the power and control and can force everybody to do everything, and then they chase people down with the black helicopters and the military helicopters and the law enforcement on the motorcycles and then the police cars and all of that to keep all the sheep in the herd, you know what I mean? You can't have some sheep wandering around. It could endanger the flock, you know? So these folks here have the right idea. Aren't they beautiful? It's amazing. This is the first time I've ever walked by a flock of seagulls, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Pretty cool. I'm gonna give you a little 360 since the dude on his little four-wheeler, typical dude's kind of scaring some of them. They're coming down here. Okay. They're all chill. Anyway, I'll give you a 360 so you can see how relaxing the ocean is right now. There's one guy with a bike. 3 people out surfing right here. But it's absolutely beautiful. Look at that, he actually got a wave. Nice. Yeah. So this is the beach here. Might as well be in heaven or paradise, because it really is. Even though I think I ate too much junk food last night, too many potato chips and a Del Taco Macho Combo burrito. And I think I had too much fruit in my green juice this morning and not enough green, so my stomach was a little upset. But these guys don't look like they're upset at all. Look at the colors on some of these. Let me zoom in. They're actually a different breed of seagull. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're pretty interesting. Really cool. Very, very cool. Anyway, there's California State Parks lifeguard service. Check out the waves. They're actually pretty good right now. Look at that left. Sweet. Sweet. I plan on going out and surfing later. The surfboard is loaded in the car, but right now I'm trying to traffic through all these people on the beach, you know? Boy, that would be a bad thing if people were laying out here walking on the beach in their bare feet. That would not be a good idea. That might lead to more healthy, relaxed people. You know, they might soak up a little vitamin D. You know, might get a little color and help with skin conditions or whatever, you know? Maybe their spirit could relax. Stress could be reduced a little bit if they could just come here for maybe, like, take turns, maybe for like a half hour, maybe? That would be a crazy idea. That would be a crazy idea, wouldn't it now? Or an hour? That's outrageous. Anyway, let's take a look, shall we, at some of the little shells on the beach. We're gonna do a little zoom in here. Look at the tiny little world here. The tiny world that we often overlook. My hand's there, but some cool little shells. Really cool. Anyway, that's that. And to show you all the clouds in the sky. Woo! Wow. There's no wind. There's a few folks out there surfing. Not many. Anyways, oh, that guy just got a nice little tube ride. So, I'm gonna walk down here about another mile or so, and then walk back, and relieve myself of some stress from trying to make the world a better place and going against the corrupt system. Hey, look, I'm well aware that everybody's got to work, okay? All right, so that's a gimme. And I realize the world has a lot of beautiful things going on, and humans have created a lot of wonderful things. I'm just saying, hey, there's room for improvement yet. And I'm just showing you that there's another space and another path. Here's one path right here. Look at that tire track. So just FYI, for what it's worth, you might think I'm crazy walking on the beach here, looking at the ocean. But, you know, if you think I'm crazy for being here and not making more money, making more money, I could be making money right now. I could be making money. I could be worried about my retirement in my 401k, you know, my stock portfolio, but I'm not. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, I'm lucky. I have I've had, you know, a good break, so to speak. Having good parents that, you know, didn't get divorced and gave me my first investment money, you know, to buy a house. And I was in the market at the peak, and then I sold it high, and then I started flipping real estate. Yeah, so that afforded me a little more luxury, but it also, what it is I didn't have kids, and that has freed me up. And there's two sides to having children. I know there's a wonderful side, and then there's a side that takes a hell of a lot of work, and it keeps you kind of confined. So anyway, just some thoughts, random thoughts as I cruise here along the ocean. It might be really good surfing this afternoon on a lighter note. But, wow, what a beautiful life. You guys take care. Peace be with you. Happy trails. Over and out. Island Mountain Pat reporting.